Hey everybody, Carl here, and today we're going to take a look at the new comic book releases for the week of Wednesday, February 10th. First up from Marvel, we've got Amazing Spider-Man number 59. Over at DC, we've got American Vampire 1976, issue number 5. From Image, we've got Birthright number 46. Over at Dark Horse, we're taking an alternate look at the world of Jeff Lemire's Black Hammer with Black Hammer Visions, featuring a bunch of alternate creators, presenting their takes on the world. Should be pretty interesting. First issue, as you can see there from the cover, featuring some work from Patton Oswalt. Still with Dark Horse, Critters Rejoice, it's time for another volume of Vox Machina Origins. This is the third volume, issue number 1. Over at Marvel with a King in Black tie-in, we've got Daredevil number 27. Over to DC, it's time to celebrate Valentine's Day with DC's Love is a Battlefield. Of course, we all know the true best way to say I love you is with the gift of a spatula, but we'll settle for some comics. Over at Dynamite, we've got Deja Thoris number 10. From Titan Comics, we've got Doctor Who Comics number 4. From Marvel, we've got Eternals number 2. The series has been really cool so far. Kieran Gillen is a phenomenal writer, Esad Ribic is a phenomenal artist, Matthew Wilson is a phenomenal colorist. Perfect storm of great talent here. Still with Marvel, looking over to the X-Men, we've got Excalibur number 18. With another King in Black tie-in, we've got Fantastic Four number 29. And now it's time for this week's Future State issues. We've got Dark Detective number 3. We've got the second and final issue of Green Lantern. We've got the second and final issue of Justice League. The second and final issue of Kara Zor-El Superwoman. The second and final issue of Robin Eternal. The second and final issue of Superman Wonder Woman. And, again, the second and final issue of Teen Titans. Heading on over to IDW, we've got G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, issue number 278. Sticking with G.I. Joe, Real American Hero, we've also got the yearbook. Back over to DC, we have the penultimate issue of Green Lantern Season 2 from Grant Morrison and Liam Sharp. Over at Zenescope, we've got Grim Spotlight on Black Knight versus the Lord of Flies. Time for some more King in Black tie-ins. We've got the Black Panther one-shot and the second issue of Thunderbolts. Over at Boom Studios, we've got Mighty Morphin number 4. Back to Marvel, we've got the one-shot Morbius Bond of Blood. Over at Dark Horse, we have issue number 5 of Neil Gaiman's Norse Mythology. Back to Marvel, we've got Power Pack number 3. And keeping things super heroic, but with a brand new twist, from Image, we've got Radiant Black, issue number 1. Over at Dynamite, we've got Red Sonja teaming up with the Superpowers, issue number 2. Keeping with Red Sonja, we've got the Valentine's Day Special 2021. Again, no spatulas to be seen. Over at DC, we've got Rorschach number 5. Over to Marvel, we've got Star Wars Darth Vader number 10. Back to DC's Black Label, we've got Sweet Tooth The Return, issue number 4. And it's another King in Black tie-in, Sword number 3. Taskmaster, issue number 3. Heading down to the sewers of New York, it's Ninja Turtles number 114. Sticking with the classic cartoons from our youth, we've got Transformers Escape number 2. Over at Image, we've got Undiscovered Country number 12 from Scott Snyder, Charles Soule, Giuseppe Camuncoli, and a whole host of additional art talent on there. Just want to toss in something a little extra for this. Scott Snyder does have another book coming out soon from Image. It's due out on March 3rd, and that is called Noctera. He's teaming up with Tony Daniel. It's a really cool kind of post-apocalyptic story set in the near future in a world where the sun has stopped rising and the darkness is turning people into monstrous shades. So definitely be sure to keep that on your radar and check it out when it comes out on Wednesday, March 3rd. But let's get back to this week's books. We got 2 more to go. Back over to Marvel, we've got Wolverine, Black, White, and Blood, number 3. And finally, X-Force, number 17. And that wraps up our look at this week's new comic releases. We'll see you around the store. Remember to stay safe, wear a mask, because we want you to be able to keep coming on back, because we miss you when you're gone. We'll see you soon.